Stay here to know the untold truth about Karol G's Victoria's Secret show. When Karol G stepped onto the Victoria's Secret 2025 runway, the world saw a superstar wrapped in glitter and confidence. But behind that perfect walk, there was a story of emotion, symbolism, and last-minute chaos that no one ever showed. This is the real story behind Karol G's unforgettable night, the performance that made history. It all started months earlier when Victoria's Secret creative directors reached out to Karol G's team with an invitation, not just to perform, but to embody the new face of empowerment for their 2025 relaunch. Karol wasn't chosen by chance. The brand wanted someone who represented authentic femininity and Latin power, and no one fit that role better than the Colombian superstar known as La Bichota. But what few people know is that Karol almost declined. Her tour schedule was brutal, and she feared the performance might clash with her message of realness over perfection. Until one meeting changed everything. The now iconic outfit was designed in Colombia by Luis Fernando Londoño, one of Karol's longtime collaborators. Here's the wild part. The final design wasn't approved until 72 hours before the show. The team worked around the clock, hand-placing over 2,000 Swarovski crystals, each representing a moment in Karol's career, from small club stages to global arenas. Hidden inside the corset, they sewed a tiny silver star, Karol's personal charm. She's carried it to every show since her early days in Medellin. It's her lucky piece, outlined her reminder that no matter how far she goes, she still carries her roots. But the real message of the performance wasn't in the dress, it was in the color palette. Karol personally requested pink and gold lighting. Pink for feminine strength and gold for resilience. Her creative director later confirmed that the color transition was meant to represent the evolution of women in the industry, from being objectified to owning the stage with power. What most fans missed, though, is that the light sequence was timed to the beat of her song, Ocean, a track she wrote for her mother. And that night, her mom was sitting front row, crying as Karol performed under those golden lights. Behind the scenes, tension was high. Just an hour before the live show, one of the backup dancers fainted due to exhaustion. Karol reportedly stopped rehearsals and told the crew, "We're not just performing, we're telling a story. Take a breath. We do this together." Those words spread across the entire Backstage team. Minutes later, when she finally walked toward the stage entrance, a crew member whispered, "It's your time, Bichota!" Karol smiled, touched her star charm, and walked into history. As soon as her performance aired, social media went crazy. Within 24 hours, #KarolGVictorious Secret hit over 120 million views on TikTok. Fans flooded the comments with theories. Some said her outfit was a message about transformation. Others noticed the tattoo she revealed on her shoulder, a phoenix rising from ashes. Entertainment magazines called it the most emotional moment in Victoria's Secret history. Even Vogue wrote, "Karol G didn't just walk, she redefined what it means to shine." After the show, Karol posted a single line on Instagram. This one was for the women who thought they weren't enough. That caption went viral, not just for its simplicity, but because it summed up everything her career stands for: empowerment, authenticity, and love. Behind the glam, this wasn't just a performance. It was a declaration that beauty, power, and emotion can coexist, that vulnerability is strength, and that every sparkle tells a story. Karol G didn't just perform, she made history. The 2025 Victoria's Secret show wasn't about perfection. It was about being real, being bold, and reminding the world that glam is more than makeup and fashion. It's emotion in motion. This was Behind the Glam. Subscribe for more hidden stories and unseen truths from the world of fame, fashion, and music.